Hola, hola, hola. How are y'all doing? Oh, my TV's going off. Sorry. You. Oh yeah, that's because we're famous here, or we're fancy here. We're on TV too. So my co-host is not here. I don't know why. Last time she was running a little late and having problems logging in. So I'm assuming that's the same thing that's today. But anyway, we have a great show coming up with y'all tonight. Thank you so very much for each and every one of y'all that are joining in today. We have one of the most talented and beautiful artists that we've had on the show. So I hope that you get to stick around and enjoy. So let me go ahead and run that intro. Wow. Well.
Hi,
Welcome.
I was already dancing over here by myself.
How are you? That's great.
Yeah.
How are you doing, beautiful?
Thank you so much. I'm doing great. I've been super busy, but I'm super happy to be here with you and everyone who's watching today.
Well, thank you so very much. You know what? I keep telling people that you are super talented and you're super
Thank you.
beautiful and everything else. People don't understand though, I bring in new artists and I have to constantly say this to for a new artist. And I say, she's a new to Tejano, but she's not a new artist.
Mhm.
You've been singing since like you were like 5. Actually, I think you were like 6 or 7. But anyway, it doesn't matter. You were like a kid. You were singing and you've been professional. I mean, since you were in your teens, you've
Mhm.
released albums. You used to be with Freddie Records.
Yes.
You've done it all.
Yes, I've
Just
tried.
just yeah, but and you are a model, you're a makeup artist, and I mean you're everywhere. So that's why I say multi-talented, and she is beautiful because she's beautiful.
Gracias.
So for those of y'all don't get confused, that's why I say what I say. I'm not just throwing glitter in the sky. So
Thank you.
but yeah, no, I'm glad that you're on the show. I mean, it's really awesome to have you. You're I got a sneak peek at your song before it
Mhm.
got released
Yes.
because I'm good friends with Mar Records, and
Uh-huh.
and man, I was like, this is a catchy tune.
It
This is
is.
a catchy tune.
Yes, I really do love it. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed recording it and filming the music video. I had so much fun. And I hope you guys liked it as well.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it's doing really well on the radio, and
Right.
it's pulling a lot of listeners and a lot of views, and that's how I know of
Mm-hmm.
how well the song is doing is how many people sit there and react to it and everything else. And
Yeah.
so it's wonderful to see that
Mhm.
it's really taken off. It's gotten a lot of attention, and I mean it's on Tejano Nation. I mean a lot of people are reacting to a lot of artists are reacting to it as well.
Mhm.
So it's a good step forward. It's a
I
really good
saw
step.
that it also went into Monterrey. I saw DJs from
Yes.
Monterrey sharing it, and that was like I was like, wow, like I love that. So I mean, I
Yeah.
hope that goes to other countries as well.
Well, that's the thing. Good music needs to be heard. At least that's what I believe. Good music needs to be heard no matter what. And the more people share it, the better it is. And that's wonderful that it's going on all over.
Hmm.
Um, and I think that's the beauty of having the network that we have now, as
Hmm.
opposed to back in the day. Back in the day, where it was just strictly terrestrial, it was harder for people to share music. But
Hmm. Yeah.
with the internet, it's so easy to share it across nations and everything. Because Qvo Radio, we have 137 countries that listen to us at any given time. So
Wow.
it's pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of the good things that we have there. So anyway, um, and it's wonderful to to see you just exploding right off of the bat. The first song that you released in a while,
In a while,
yeah,
yes.
in a while, we're in this genre, because
Yes.
you have been doing other songs,
Mm-hmm.
you've been doing them in other genres and everything else,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yes.
that's great. And when you when your people decided they you wanted to go back to this song, because
Mm-hmm.
this song it's not an older song, it's just one of those songs that get put on a shelf sometimes,
Yeah.
you know um and it happens,
Mm-hmm.
um and I'll tell you this story. I've shared this story before, but I'll reiterate it for those of y'all that don't remember this story. When I was a program director of the Spanish radio station in San Angelo, when I first became the program director that was there before me, he didn't play a single that he received if it didn't have a good cover on it. If it didn't look professional, if he didn't like the way it looked, or if he just didn't, for whatever reason, was
Yeah.
just upset, he wouldn't play it, which is stupid to me. But
Wow.
that
That
was
was
his
the
thing. Yeah,
thing.
so I went home and I had a box of, like, I think it was like 130 plus 137, I want to say, singles that were sent,
Singles.
and he had in his box.
Yeah.
And I went through and I listened to every song
Yeah.
in this box,
Yeah.
and I separated them all. And out of this box, I brought in maybe about 35. I said, these are going to go on the air. We're going to listen to them.
Yeah.
And out of those 35, I said, but these 15, these are hits. This is going to be on our hit list right now.
Yeah.
And one of them went ballistic. I mean, it just went straight to the top.
Mm. Wow.
That song was from a band in Mexico, and that song was actually 10 years old.
Wow. Yeah.
It was 10 years old, and it went to number one.
That's crazy. It does take a while. It's God's timing, I guess.
Yeah, and see, the
Yeah.
deal is, it's just it was just sitting in this box. If I had never would have put
Yeah.
it on, it would have never been
But
heard.
that's why I think it's very important to also look the parts, because it's true. Like the looks, the outfits, the fashion side of music helps a lot too as well. That's why I feel like it's very important that other artists that are like active right now performing need to step it up in the outfits.
Well, I think in
Or
this
the
day and age is
pictures, you know what I
yeah,
mean?
this day and age is definitely a visual. Now
Yes,
it
I
is.
feel like
It is it's
matters a
definitely
lot.
visual.
Yes.
VR Palacio says, "Hi, Orfy. How are you
Hi,
doing?"
besitos a
Hello,
Viri, mi amiga
hello.
Viri.
Oh, good friend of the show, Rick
Yes,
Valderrama. Hola, how are you doing, Rick? Thank,
saludos.
thank you so very much. Rick helped me out this weekend. We hung out most of the weekend this weekend, and man, Rick, thank you so very much for all the help that you gave me this weekend. I really do appreciate you, brother. Uh, and let's see here. Oh, Alfredo Rios, the lone Mexican. He says, "Saludos, everyone. How are you doing?"
Saludos, saludos a todos.
He's with Grupo Fijo. They're out
Nice.
of South Texas. How are you doing? And his granddaughter's also a singer as well, so that's pretty cool.
Oh. Mhm.
But no, yeah, you're right. It's very visual nowadays. Nowadays, it's especially visual. I know when I started the show, I couldn't find anybody to do the show for me, so I had to do it. And I was like, oh man, I gotta get in front of the camera. 'Cause, I mean, I was like, "Oh, man, what are you gonna call it? El feo y el feo?" I was like, "I'm gonna wear a mask or something."
No.
So, anyway, it was just bad. But, uh, before I'm gonna go ahead and address the elephant in the room right from the beginning. Your last name, and I don't wanna pronounce it because 'cause I'm afraid I'm gonna say it wrong. Uh,
Mari-
uh, I'm sorry?
Marichalar, right?
Maricela, yeah, okay.
Mm.
So, yes, you are related to somebody famous. Yes, you are. But that does not mean that you ride those coattails.
Yeah.
You are successful on your own.
Oh yeah. I've always been just Orphy, and I
Uh-huh.
actually people do call me Orphy Marichalar, but when I promote myself, I never use my last name. I always put Orphy in bold letters. Or
Yes.
I'm Orphy always.
Yes, and just in case for those of you all that are wondering,
Mhm.
the her dad was the singer of Ramon Ayala for 30 plus years, and so that's who he is. Now, that's not to take away his talent. That's
Yeah.
not to take away his accomplishments. That's not. But that's not to supersede what Orphy has done. Orphy has become Orphy by herself. She's done that by herself. So let's give her the credit where she deserves.
Thank you.
Just so you guys know. It's Tejano time from a shout out from DFW. What time is it? It's Tejano time. There you go. Felipe Lial. Hey, how are you doing, brother? Thanks so very much for joining us. Saludos, everyone. Hi, amiga.
Saludos,
Oh,
Felipe.
yeah. Oh, wait. Wait, he just released something just recently.
Yeah.
You were in a video. You were,
Yeah.
once
As
again, like
the
I said,
model. Mhm.
yes, you were a model. You were an actress model. That's the acting part.
Yes.
That you also do. Golly, girl,
Mhm.
you do everything. Do you
I
build houses? Do you like make sandcastles, or what do you do? What else do you do?
I I do everything. I play the violin.
Oh yeah, the violin and the
Play
flute,
the
right?
flute. I act. I've done a couple of short films. I do a bunch of videos. I've been in videos for Duelo also, and
Hmm.
I've opened up for so many artists. I sing. I dance. I've done folklorico. I've done everything. I think.
You've done
Yeah.
them. I know you did mariachi. You sang mariachi with the
Yes.
lead singer for a mariachi group.
Yeah.
See, I pay attention, girl. I do. I do. I
You
pay
know me
attention.
more than me.
Ah, no, no, no. I just know how to read.
Stuff.
I tell people I read books, not social media sites. I don't read social media. I read books. Lawrence Torres, he also says hello. Hey, we have you're my tocayo. Yeah, because Lawrence. I'm Lawrence too. That's what it is, right? A tocayo, the
Yeah.
person that has the same name. Yeah.
Hmm.
So see, I'm flexing my Spanish muscles. See, look at that. I'm so so no. Now we finished with the English part. Now we're gonna do the French part. So, si cómo está? Sabe bien? Sorry, we're not gonna do French. No.
I was like, this is dance French.
You're like, oh damn, why did I do that? No, 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 it's good. So what many people or what a lot of people don't know about your dad was your dad is actually from Washington State.
Yeah.
He's not he he was very much like the Selena, did not speak Spanish. He had to learn it, and
Yeah.
considering that, who he's singing for, which is really great,
Which is crazy. Yeah. How he landed
Yeah,
that job. Really crazy.
yeah. However, you grew up, down you were born in Florida.
Yeah.
And so, what was your indoctrination into Spanish? What was your life like? Because I
Um,
know English was your first language, but how did you
yeah.
get
I
brought up into the
actually,
Spanish world?
my grandparents, both grandparents from both sides only spoke Spanish, so I had to
Okay.
speak Spanish with them. But with
Uh-huh.
my parents and my sisters at home, all my life it was English. English
Uh-huh.
movies, English songs. When I was little and my dad was performing with Ramon Ayala, I didn't like what he was doing. I didn't pay attention to what my dad was doing. I was over here listening to Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, and seeing Backstreet Boys in those times, like in the 90s. I didn't even like norteño or no Mexican music, not even like Mexican rock or anything. Back in the times when my dad was in the top phase with Ramon Ayala, you would hear a lot of Alejandra Guzman, Gloria Trevi in those times, and I wasn't a fan. I wasn't a fan. I didn't get into it like way later until I started like high school. I started maturing a bit. Then I started appreciating my dad's job and what he did, and I started paying more attention to it. And then I started doing it. I started covering Spanish songs with my band, and that's just how I started. But I didn't speak it fluently until like maybe 18, 19 plus years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, even still, your dad was with Freddie Records for a good while.
Yeah. And
We,
that's how I got in because my dad helped me get in there.
yeah. Well, I mean, I was interviewing Fred. Yeah, I mean, Freddie, Mr. Martinez. I was interviewing
Mhm.
him a couple of weeks ago, and we had already been talking since then. Yes, her and I, we have a history, and we have a friendship. So knock it off, guys. Uh, and yeah, I mentioned it to him, and he remembered you.
Oh,
He's
awesome.
like, yeah, he remember. He's like, yeah. And I was like, you did record an album with Freddie Records a while back,
Full album, yes.
and it was quite interesting to to have that to have that you know that deal. I asked him about the CD to send it to me, and he was well, Mark. I asked him to send it to me if he finds it to send it to me to bring it up real quick.
Mhm.
Bobby Castañeda from California. Hello, Orfy and Indio.
Saludos,
Hey,
Bobby.
Bobby, how are you doing, brother? Thank you so very much for joining us. Which is really cool, to have that in your back pocket. But you were young when you recorded that. I mean,
I
this is
was
like
I
7 years ago.
was 19, I believe. No, I think I was 19. I was 19 when I started
Mhm.
recording with Freddie Records.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember any of the music?
Yeah. I I actually recorded the whole album. I think in 2 days.
Oh,
Two
wow.
days. I recorded the whole album. I think it was like 12 or 13 songs. I had one reggaeton song in there. I had like maybe two Tejano songs in there, and cumbias. They were sort of like techno cumbias, sort of.
Yeah.
That's how I would describe it.
They
It
were
was like
popish. I
yes,
know, uh, I do my homework, you know. I do my homework. And one of the ones that I do like is uh Ya se me olvidó. That's one of my favorite songs.
that was one of my favorite ones too.
I
Yeah.
think you guys are gonna like. Let's go ahead and take a listen to Orphy. Ya se me olvidó from Freddie Records. It goes like
Woo.
this.
No me importa lo que digas, mucho menos lo que hagas. Me lastimaste una vez más y ahora no hay regreso, no hay remedio. No ha sido fácil olvidarte y borrar esos momentos, pero tú me has cambiado después de tanto cruel engaño. Basta ya. No sé perdonarte, se me olvidó. No quiero más llamarte, ya no estás ahí. Después de tanto sufrir, ya no estás a mi lado y no siento el dolor que sentía, ya se me olvidó. No ha sido fácil olvidarte y borrar esos momentos, pero tú me has cambiado después de tanto cruel engaño. Basta ya. No sé perdonarte, se me olvidó. No quiero más llamarte, ya no estás allí. Después de tanto sufrir, ya no estás a mi lado y no siento el dolor que sentía y ya se me olvidó. Después de tanto sufrir, ya no estás a mi lado y no siento el dolor que sentía y ya se me olvidó.
There you go, girl.
Woo!
That was fire back in the day.
I hadn't heard that in years. I hadn't heard.
Well, it was hard finding all this stuff, because that's what having CDs and having that available. It's kind of like that's what makes it really really good. Not
Yeah,
everything you can find is on online and everything else, and so
yeah,
that's really for me. That's the better part of it all is just to have it so that way you can go back to it.
yeah.
Bobby says that song sounds a lot like it could have been recorded yesterday. Really nice. Yeah, thank you, Bobby. Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
right. And that's why I say, what happened, I have a show called, it should have been a better hit, a bigger hit rather. It should have been a bigger hit because of the fact that there were a lot of songs that were put on albums that never got released because of the fact that
Yeah,
they were just fillers for the album.
yeah,
And they would only
exactly.
release two or three songs and that was it.
Yeah.
And these songs, like the song that I was telling you before, it
Uh
was
huh.
just sitting in a box. And
Hmm.
all they need is just time to be heard.
Yes.
And if they get the opportunity to be heard, people are going to go, "Holy crap, that's a really good song."
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Yes.
all. It's just a really good song.
Girl.
Tragos Amargos was released in the 70s and we still play it today. Everybody's like, "Man, that's an awesome song." It was released in the 70s.
Yeah.
See? So don't tell me that a song from the 70s isn't any good. There you have it. You know what? It's a nice vocal says it's Tejano time. Yeah, that's
Thank you.
that's what I'm saying. It's one of those things where, yeah, it's really good. But your musical career has kind of run the gamut on anything and everything. You're not afraid to change. You're not afraid
Oh
to
yeah.
try
No,
different things.
no. I like to try everything. I feel like I can do all genres, and I just whatever opportunity comes my way, I take it. But yeah, um, I was already doing like crazy outfits even back then. In that picture that you put there, I was 20. I was in my early 20s, I think, in that picture. I look the same.
Yes, you do, you do. But you're very daring in what you wear, which it's a compliment, not a bad thing. It's a
And I don't
compliment.
know. I don't know why I'm like that though. I don't know. I really don't know why I'm like that. But I like
Yeah,
it.
that's it's a special breed of people that do that. I mean, uh, uh, but that's what makes you you. That's the wonderful thing is just being singular is the best. Most people think I'm weird anyway, so why not? Yeah, and it's funny because I wear my kilmaje, my choker,
Yeah.
and it's spiritually it means something to me.
Yeah.
It's not just a necklace. It actually
Yeah.
means something for me.
Hmm.
And people are always like, "Where did you buy that?" And that's like, I didn't buy it. I made it.
I
You
love
know,
it. I
but
love it.
I've had friends that were like, "Hey, you know that guy? The guy, he's got the candy cane necklace, man. That guy." I was like, "It's a candy cane necklace." You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go
Yeah.
with
There
that
was
one.
there was a live show that I did one time, and I wore a big Indian headdress
Uh-huh.
for the show.
Oh gosh.
And it's on YouTube. It was actually one of Ramon Ayala's posadas that he always does, or I don't know if he still does them in December. I
Mm.
would open up every single year in front of like thousands of people, and there was one year where I decided to come out in a big Indian headdress, and it's there on YouTube.
Oh gosh. Well, you know what those feathers are for, right?
No,
Okay. So the Indian headdress is actually it's only worn by men. It's not worn by women. Uh,
oops.
no, no, no. It's you didn't know. So that's not. It's not a bad thing. It's not
Yeah.
because you didn't know. How can you be blamed if you didn't know? But each feather is a battle.
Dang.
So every time you've won a battle, each feather is a battle that you've won and you've survived. And actually, Native
Oh.
Americans they didn't fight battles like what you see in movies.
Uh huh.
Uh, we would have we would have a stick, and it was called a knyahunpa, and it's a stick that had a ball at the end of it,
Mm-hmm.
and you would hit them on the neck or on the shoulder and knock the other person down,
Yeah.
and you stand over them and you scream. And the reason is because Native American belief is that everything has a spirit.
Yeah,
Everything
true.
has a spirit, and
Mhm.
all life is precious. And so when you knock somebody down with that, you kind of paralyze them a little bit. And you're saying, I could have taken your life, but look how great I am that I did not take your life. I'm so much better than you because I could have killed you and I did not.
Wow.
And that's why you are a great warrior because you could have and did not.
Yeah.
And that's the way it used to be, you know.
Yeah.
So that and but people always put it like, well, they use guns and everything. Well, how could we use guns if we didn't have guns?
Yeah.
We had bows and arrows, but that was only in the prairie.
Yeah.
It's weird, but people have misconceptions of, Native American stuff. But that's why the feathers are on there.
And I did it for like the fashion statement because I
Uh-huh.
wanted to be like a showgirl, you know?
Yeah. It was good though. I mean,
But
I'm
because
sure.
like yeah, because the logo of Ramon Ayala is the Indian.
Mhm.
I don't know if you've seen his logo.
No, I
So
have not.
yeah, it's like an Indian with the big feathers.
Oh wow.
So I did it because that year I released a cover song of Ramon Ayala that year. So I
Mhm.
came out to sing live that Ramon Ayala cover that I had recorded that year. So that's why I did it because the logo of Ramon Ayala is an Indian. So I came
Oh,
out,
cool.
you know, doing the
That's
Indian.
cool.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's how daring I am with my outfit.
Well, it's
That's how daring I
yeah.
am.
Well, I mean, I've seen some
Also,
of your
like,
outfits, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this girl has no worry whatsoever. She is
no,
like,
no tengo pena, no tengo vergüenza, nada.
no, no, that you're going in a different direction. I'm saying you're bold. You're like, I can do everything without restriction. Some people they second guess themselves.
Yeah,
I've had to tell artists before, if you only believe in yourself like I believe in you, you'd do so much more.
exactly.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Bobby Casadena says it's school time. Yes, grab your big chief pad and pencil because I'm fixing to teach y'all something.
yeah,
But no, no, I mean, it's wonderful. It's a wonderful attitude to have.
yeah,
To be free that way without reservation, and it's wonderful, and
yeah.
and that's uh, uh that's good. Bobby says, I learned something new. Gracias. Well, you're
Yes,
welcome.
me too. Thank you.
And I'll put up my PayPal here in a minute, and you owe me $5. It's $5 for the lesson. Oh, just kidding. But no, and so now I mean, you were born in Florida, but you live here in Texas, in
Hmm.
South Texas, 956. I hear you saying that all the time. So that's why I'm repeating it, because I don't know where you're at, but I do know it's 956. And
In the Rio Grande Valley.
yes, and I don't pretend to know where the Rio Grande Valley is, because I've said this town is in the Rio Grande Valley and I've gotten yelled at for no, it's not. I call it the 956 because they said it's 956, so we'll just leave it at that because I don't want to get yelled at. But I will tell you this, it's far. The Rio Grande Valley is far. Wherever you live is far, far away. You don't realize how big Texas is until you have to go like far, that
Yeah,
far. And I'm in the middle of Texas. So I couldn't imagine, traveling from the north and stuff like that.
yeah.
So, but how are you how are you liking so far the attention that you're getting from the Tejano community? Because it's been very sudden and it's been a lot. I
Yes,
mean,
it has. I'm very surprised and I'm very excited. I'm hoping to see the song on some charts. I'm praying to see my song charts. Yeah,
well, I'm sure it will be. It will be. I already know that it's being, posted on some certain ones,
yeah.
and it'll get there. It will. Yeah, it's only 3 days, mija.
I, but it was crazy. First, crazy 3 days. First
Yes,
3 days.
yes, and it's wonderful too. It's
Yeah.
it's wonderful to have. But you are not sitting on your laurels. You're not just sitting around waiting for anything to happen. You're moving on.
Oh yeah.
You've got more projects in the book. So tell us
Yeah.
about what else you have coming on.
I have more songs that I'm releasing soon, and more music videos, collaborations with other artists also. and more gigs as a model for other artists' music videos. I actually have another filming tonight after this interview that I have to go do a modeling job for another band. And I'm just keeping busy. I'm always doing makeup. Also, I also love the beauty. I love, beauty, fashion. It all comes together with music. Music is just one of the 100 things that I do, actually. But
Yeah,
I love
that's
it all.
awesome.
I love it all. I love it all. I enjoy everything that I do.
Well, let's go ahead and take a listen to that song. That's everybody talking. It's the music video is fire. It's got my good friend Jerry in it, of course. And let's go ahead and take a listen to Te va a gustar. Te va a gustar from Orfy right here. That is the Orfy right there. I'm Indio right here on Qvo Radio.
Vengan, que esto se puso bueno. Comenzará esta fiesta. Sigue mi ritmo, hay que bailarlo hasta que amanezcan todos. Bailando para un lado, no se queden sentados. Baila conmigo, suelta tu cuerpo, no te detengas. Te va a gustar mi forma de bailar. Sé que te hará gozar con mi sabor. El ritmo de esta canción lo vas a disfrutar. Sabor Orfy. Vengan, que esto se puso bueno. Comenzará esta fiesta. Sigue mi ritmo, hay que bailarlo hasta que amanezcan todos. Bailando para un lado, no se queden sentados. Baila conmigo, suelta tu cuerpo, no te detengas. Te va a gustar mi forma de bailar. Sé que te hará gozar con mi sabor. El ritmo de esta canción lo vas a disfrutar. Sabor. Ahora todos, sigan mi ritmo. Un pasito para adelante y un pasito para atrás. Para abajo me da vuelta y no pares de bailar. Un pasito para adelante y un pasito para atrás. Para abajo me da vuelta y no pares de gritar. Te va a gustar mi forma de bailar. Sé que te hará gozar con mi sabor. El ritmo de esta canción lo vas a disfrutar. Sabor.
Yeah, that was a good one. That always gets you going. I want to know how he can play that little riff on a 32 keyboard, 32 key keyboard because
I don't know. I don't know anything about playing keyboard, but it was just like for show, like to carry it around.
I know, I know. I'm
Just
just
to
playing.
carry it around, make it look crazy.
I'm just playing. I was just like, hey, wait a minute here.
Yeah,
Dude,
imagine carrying like a heavier one. It's just like
I know, yeah. It's just funny because I was like, that's 32 keys. Come on. But it's great. The emotion is fun. It's really fun seeing you up there dancing and everything else. And I was like, Jerry, what are you doing in there? And so
Well,
I
Jerry
was
wrote
like,
the song. He's the writer of
wrote
the
the song
song. He
from our
produced the
records.
song. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. And so that I didn't know it was him. I didn't know it was him until afterwards, and then when we started talking and everything else. So,
Mhm.
but I mean, it's great, and he's done so many wonderful things, and he's
Yes,
just a
yes,
wonderful, well-rounded person, and
yes.
so it was great. Janie Rio says hello, Indio, and hello, Orphy. How are you doing? Great.
Hello, saludos.
Yes, saludos. And Philip says, "Hey, great song. I just wanted to dance to it." There you go. Alfredo says, "Great music. Loved it." There you go.
Thank you,
Then
thank
and you know what? It's true. It was just it's so catchy. I will tell you this. I think you should just sit on it a little bit because I think it's going to get bigger because it just needs to. Oh my
you. Yeah,
gosh! You know what we need to do? We need to make like a little dance video to it
actually,
on TikTok.
I already have it planned for July 4th.
You already do.
I'm just literally waiting for July 4th for the little carne asada to put out the video for everyone with
For
my.
her.
I have like a. I'm gonna just spoil it. I have a American flag bikini.
Oh gosh.
Imagine that.
There you go.
Follow me on
That-
TikTok.
Follow her on TikTok. You know what? She's got. Hold on. Now that you say Bobby Castañeda says sound like a hit. Of course.
Thank
Now
you.
that you say that, I didn't put it up. Dadgummit. I thought I did. No,
Oh
that's.
yeah, I already have plans. I already have plans.
Uh-huh. I can't see my screen. I keep leaning forward. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Where'd it go? Okay. Yeah. I should have put this up already, but I didn't. I should have. Yes, I'm a geek. I can type. People are like, "Oh my gosh, you can type that fast?" Yes, I can. So, but now, for those of you that are wondering, Orphy does have an official website. Let me get to it because I have to go through all of my junk that I have. And it is right there. It'll take you to Orphy's official website. It is www.orphymusic.com.
Thank you,
That's
thank
the
you.
one.
Mhm.
See? Well, look who we have here. Marina,
Hi,
how are you doing?
Marina.
Hola, Chico and Chica. How are you doing, sweetheart? Thank you so very much for joining us.
Besitos.
Yes, and one of the originators, instigators, and the one person that I listen to and talk to. She's a very good friend, and I really appreciate everything that she's done in helping me. She's got an eye. She
Yes.
really does. She has an eye, and I really do appreciate all of her help.
Mhm.
I'm sorry I keep doing all of this, but I'm trying to set this one up. So I have uh, I have my cohort uh, uh, here. I'm trying to bring it in, so please bear with me. I'm sorry. I'm trying to set it up so that way she can come on in. Okay, get that way, and yay! So she's in. She's in. She guys, I told you she wasn't mad at me.
I was like, where's she at? Where's she
I
at?
mean, even if I was, I would never say.
Wait,
Eh.
wait. You totally got me by surprise there. What?
Oh yeah, I got jokes today. I'm like in
Yeah.
like a stellar mood today, so I've been on a roll all day. Orphy, you are beautiful. Oh my god,
You
I've been a fan of
too.
yours for like ever.
Oh, really?
Yes, you're
Oh,
amazing.
thank you. Thank you so
She's yeah,
Aw.
she truly is. She truly is awesome. Felipe Leo says it's an awesome website. Whoever created it, I wonder who did. Hmm.
Je ne
much. Tell them,
sais. Tell
tell
me.
them, tell them.
I just
Okay, now I have to go check it out. I have to go check it out.
why
So
haven't you done
I'm
that
gonna
for me,
like
fool?
I'm gonna go critique every little thing now.
Yeah, she's like, Lawrence, wait, why didn't you do that for me?
Right? That's what I'm gonna do.
It's like Bobby says, "Hi, Hilda." So
Hey, Bobby.
yes. So now we've got Hilda on. So the guys, I told you she was just having a little issue, and that was it. It was all good. She's having. She was
Well,
actually.
I had a gig, y'all. So I had to go do my thing and I had to go sing and all that jazz. It was lots of fun. But then it was a 45-minute drive home after the gig. Yeah. So, yeah,
So
it's
so
okay.
I
I
was
made it.
I wasn't important enough to just get out.
Oh, no. We're going to go there. Okay. So let me tell y'all, I
No, no.
called DJ Indio yesterday on my way home from San
Stop. I was
Antonio. Okay.
driving. I was
And
driving.
no, Mira, I was driving too, and I had a longer drive. But anyway, let's get back to the story, right? So I call him and I'm like, hey, what's going on, bestie? And the first thing out of his mouth was, nothing, because he did not answer my call. I got sent to a voicemail, and then I got a text that said, sorry, I'm driving. I'll call you later. And well,
I
later
was
never
driving.
happened. Later
But
never happened.
Okay, on my way, just as a defense, on my way home, where I drive through, it's like there's a lot of hills.
Mhm.
Okay, so if I call, sometimes I drop calls because there's hills.
And I drove in the rain, the pouring rain.
The pouring rain. Yes, yes.
Because I live in the
Here
valley. I live in
comes the
Harlingen, so
rain
no.
again, coming
It's
like.
raining.
Yeah, it was raining. Well,
It's raining because you didn't call me back. That's why.
oh no, my gosh,
Yeah.
that's horrible. That's not cool. But no, I mean, I did tell her, I'm sorry, I'm old. I forgot to
No,
call you back.
mira,
I was too
it
tired
was
to
so
call.
bad, and I was so sad that it was such a bad situation that even the sky was crying with me because you didn't call me back. Sorry. It's okay. We'll just add that to the list. We'll add it to the list. How's that?
Thank you so very much. That's nice.
It's the new haircut. That's what it is. So when I
Yeah,
put the highlights and I got the sassy haircut, it's like the
that's
sass
the
comes out.
you became sassy, more sassy. Vivian Chavez says, "Hola from Santa Fe, New Mexico. How are you doing, Vivian? Thank you so very
Hi,
much, Vivian."
Vivian.
So we just finished playing Orfy's new song that's been taking the
Oh my
world by the
God.
Tejano world by storm, written by
Jerry,
Jerry and
the accordion player in the video.
yes.
See. So I know one of the guys in the video, Abdiel.
Yes.
He's a friend of mine. He's super handsome too. Oh my
Yes.
God.
He's actually waiting for me right now because I'm a model for one of their videos that they're filming tonight.
Oh, awesome.
So I'm gonna see him in a bit.
So,
Yeah, he looks really good in a tight pair of pants. I don't even know why I'm saying this, right? He's just my friend, but oh my God, the
He's
guy.
very handsome. Yeah.
Yes, he's so beautiful. Like so beautiful.
He's
And then he
very nice also inside.
yes. Oh,
He's a
and
great
then his
person.
voice. The
Mhm.
boy can sing.
Yes.
His total package. So if anybody's looking for
Yeah.
new talent, y'all need to go look up Abdiel. I'm just saying, he's awesome. But when he dances,
Yes. I met him
that's
in
all I'm gonna say.
I met him in another song that I did with another band, a norteño band, where he was playing the bajo with the band, and that's where I met him, and we became friends after that.
He's super cool. Super cool. I was watching your video and then I had to watch it again. I was like, I know that guy. And then
And
I
he
watched it like
He asked me, how do you know Hilda? And I'm like, I don't. I'm like, but I have an interview with her tomorrow and this and that. I'm so happy to meet you.
so happy to meet you too. We have to get together sometime,
Yes.
lunch, dinner, drinks,
Yeah.
whatever.
Anytime, girl, I'm down. I'm here in the
Yeah,
valley.
I'm right here in Harlingen, so I'm not far from you.
Awesome.
Lawrence, you can join us too if you want to.
Yes. Whenever you come down, we should have like a little dinner or something. If he comes down.
It's probably best we meet him like in San Antonio because he tends to bring the cold weather down with him.
Not cool. Not cool. I did not bring the cold weather. That was that was already there. I just happened to be there when it was cold. That was all.
No.
But it was like 50 degrees though.
It wasn't even 50. It was like in the 30s. And we had an
Yeah.
outdoor show and it
we had
happened to roll in the same day he rolled into town. So
it was an outdoor
1 + 1
concert.
= 2.
It was an outdoor concert that my radio station was helping to promote. And Hilda was a headliner, and we had a bunch of other artists that were there. And it was like 37 degrees.
I'm
Like, it was
saying
outdoor.
1 + 1 = 2.
It was so cold. Everybody kept looking
I
at
love
me.
the cold weather. I really do. I love it. I love the cold weather.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
we have seasons where I live. We have like seasons. We have snow. We have everything. But that was just
We have
insane
two,
Just
hot
and
and
very hot
hotter.
and
yeah.
hot. That's all you. That's all you have. Is just
Yeah.
that's it.
It's beach weather year round.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No. Um, I forgot what I was gonna say. I was just listening to y'all ramble. Oh, real quick. Uh, you know what? Te Va a gustar is definitely a catchy tune. I love it because it's very danceable. It's everybody's really enjoying the fun that comes along with that song.
And you look fabulous in it, by the way.
Oh
Thank you so
yes,
much.
you do.
Thank
You
you.
look amazing in that one. But I also um you have another song with Mar Records. It's called Pega la Vuelta, and the reason I wanted to play that song is because of the fact that it shows a different side of your vocal ability. I want people to understand that you're not just a little, papari pipiri papari poop. No, you can actually sing. You really do
I also
have
went through
ability.
Yes.
a whole image change since that song. Since that song years ago, I completely changed my image after that.
Did you? Okay.
So I feel like I look different, very different.
Uh huh.
I had
Well,
but
you
Still beautiful though. Like, I mean, that just
no,
never
yes.
changes.
I was like, you know what? And I was talking to her. I think we were talking a couple of days ago, and I was telling her, I was like, she's got the most beautiful eyes. She really does. They're hazel, they're hazel green, and
And she
oh,
sells those photos on OnlyFans of her eyes, okay, guys? But just her eyes.
just her eyes,
Pero
and
you
her
have to pay big money.
and
Big,
and her
at least.
her eyes
It's todo right there.
and her big
El
toe
ojo.
I give you one for free.
and the big toe. That's it. The eyes and the big toe. It's called Eyes Big Toe Orfy. That's it. So
See, and then if you have a special request for the eyeball to be looking at a certain direction, that
that's
costs
extra.
extra.
It's
That's
extra.
extra. They say, or the bottom of the toe, the bottom of the big toe, like that one's special. The top you can have the bottom.
But
That's
if you want a special toenail color, that's gonna cost you.
that's something else. And little
Yeah.
sprinkles extra. So
And you
there
gotta pay for all the toes to get the same color.
yeah. And since we're
Yeah.
giving you all these ideas, we want a cut. Okay, we want a cut. We want a cut. Wow, we just keep going on that. No. I think it's because my daughter, she also has hazel eyes, but hers are hazel green. My sons are hazel blue. But
Aw.
it's just you have beautiful eyes, and I really
Thank
think
you.
that's
Thank
really
you.
awesome. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a listen to Pega la Vuelta
Yay.
from Orfy. Now that we have the wonderful Ilda Lamas here, Ilda Lamas, that's the Orfy, and I am Indio right here on Qvo Radio. And this is Pega la Vuelta from Orfy. Look at her.
Pega la vuelta, pega la vuelta, pega la vuelta, pega la vuelta y déjame en paz. Pega la vuelta, pega la vuelta, pega la vuelta, pega la vuelta y no vuelvas jamás. Yo no cambio por nada ni por nadie. Yo soy como soy, feliz y te amaré. Si tú me quieres, acéptame así como soy. No tengo filtro, yo tengo derecho de hablar. Yo no pretendo gustarle a todo el mundo. Si no te gusta, me vale, te puedes marchar. Pega la vuelta, pega la vuelta, pega la vuelta, pega la vuelta y déjame en paz. Pega la vuelta, pega la vuelta, pega la vuelta, pega la vuelta y no vuelvas jamás. Si tú me quieres, acéptame así como soy. No tengo filtro, yo tengo derecho de hablar. Yo no vuelta, me vale, te puedes marchar. Pega la vuelta, pega la vuelta, pega la vuelta, pega la vuelta y déjame en paz. Pega la vuelta, pega la vuelta, pega la vuelta, pega la vuelta y no vuelvas jamás. Pega la vuelta, pega la vuelta, pega la vuelta, pega la vuelta y déjame en paz. Pega la vuelta, pega la vuelta, pega la vuelta, pega la vuelta y no vuelvas jamás. Pega la vuelta y no vuelvas jamás.
Yay! What I love the most about that song is the very ending, that blues finish.
Oh, I
I'm
love
a
yes.
big
I
blues
love that.
fan, and you
That
nailed
was
it, girl. You nailed it.
that was
Fire,
hot.
fire.
That was hot. I was just had to
Thank you. Thank you.
got the fan on. I don't know if you got one of these little bitty fans, but
I need to sell it at my shows. I need to sell it.
Yeah, with a picture of yourself right in the middle. You know where
Yes.
the
that's
middle
right in the
is.
middle.
But
It's
it's
the
gonna
Orfy
get
fan.
hot.
Turn it on. It's
Yeah.
Orfy hot.
It's gonna get hot.
So,
We're gonna need it.
you know, I go great distances for these jokes, so y'all should laugh. Okay, guys, enjoy it. So, DJ Andres likes it. He said, "LOL." And then Marina says, "I loved that dress, though. You know,
Yes,
the
Marina
dress.
was the one that did the whole styling actually for that video. She was the one who got the dress, who got the whole outfit with the shorts and everything, my exact
Oh,
size. of them.
wow.
She was the stylist behind the whole video. I just wore what she told me to wear.
Yeah.
So everybody hit up Marina because she knows what she's doing. I'm just
No,
saying.
don't do
Yeah.
that because she's the one that helps me out. So don't do that. She'll
No, no, no.
be
Everybody
quiet.
call Marina.
No,
See,
no,
Marina,
because then
I don't
she,
have your number, but I'm gonna reach out to you on Facebook because
yeah,
girl,
because
you like
then she'll
that
be
was fire.
she'll be tied up with them and won't be able to help me. No, I need her. I need her.
Hey, puro girl power, okay? Us women have to stick together. That's how that works.
Or Friminalos, says Jorge. I don't know what
Orby,
that
you're
means.
just
Me either.
amazing. Like
Oh, no.
I've been watching your career for a long time.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You know, I've kind of been like in the little scenes, like a little, almost like a little stalker, you know. But
Nice.
no, no, no.
Almost like, almost like.
Almost like, you know, yeah. No, but I've watched you kind of just blossom into this beautiful woman that you are, like,
Thank you.
and you just own it. You own it. You
Yeah.
just have so much confidence, and gosh, wow! Just I bow down to you, girl, because you're amazing. Where
Yes.
can we see you perform at? Like that. That's what I wanted. I want to see a live show.
on my website. Check my website out. We'll be posting dates there as soon as we have new dates. Or also follow me on Instagram, Orfy Official, and I'm always posting everything I'm doing on Instagram and Facebook too. But mainly always my website or Instagram.
Yeah,
Love
she's
it.
and the wonderful thing is that you have to understand. You know, this is she's just she does everything. That's why I say multi-talented. By the way, DJ Andres Diaz says it's good music. Thank you very much, DJ.
Yes.
As revisiting earlier during the conversation, you know, she's modeling, she's acting, she's singing, she's dancing, she's, you know, standing in her head spinning nickels, she's doing everything, you know. So, you know, juggling, you know, chainsaws, you know, she's saving babies from you know, orphanages, and you know, she's just like saving cats from trees,
True,
and
that's
just
true.
like,
Dang.
she's doing everything. I don't know
Yeah.
what I'm saying anymore. So,
That's awesome.
but no, it's pretty awesome that you're doing what you're doing, and that's really great. Um,
Yes.
and you know what? I really do appreciate you coming on the show and helping us out. That, you know,
Thank
giving
y'all
us
for
some,
inviting. Thank you.
yeah, you know, the the fact that you are keep striving and changing and
Mhm.
having the courage to do all these different things, because it's a courageous move. A lot of people want to stay safe. They want to stay in their little pocket, but
Well, it's bold and daring,
yes,
especially with your outfits. Okay, because
Yes,
one thing,
that-
first and foremost, you can pull it off. Like,
Thank you.
wow.
Thank
But
you.
just to get the guts to do that, because I could never do that. Like even just a little off the shoulder, this is like the most I'm gonna do like ever. Um because I just don't have the guts to do that. But girl,
Yeah, you can
you
do it.
do
You can do
it and you execute it flawlessly.
Thank
I
And I'm
know.
just like, whoa. And then that confidence just radiates out of you. Like
Mhm.
it's just like
Thank you.
girlfriends here. Like Orphy has arrived. Y'all just pay
Thank you so
attention.
much.
She's got
Yes.
she's got the confidence and she's inspiring other people. I know I'm going to post a bikini picture of myself later on tonight. So
Please let me know when you do that so I can stay off socials.
I'm gonna share
wow.
it. I'm gonna share it.
it's like
You're gonna share it.
it's like you've
Orphy, I'm
been
gonna block you if you share
it's
it.
gonna be, it's gonna be banned for life for for
I'm gonna go
violating.
report it to Facebook.
It's just like banned for life for violating good taste. It's just like, I'm gonna be like this.
And I'd be like, Facebook, I'm offended.
This guy is offended. You see? Uh, no, but that's it's great that you go off and make your own path and you go your own way and everything else and you've been doing what you've been doing and it's really awesome and inspiring and everything else and like I
Mhm.
told, like I've said from the very beginning, it's not that you are new to music, you're just new to you're returning
Yeah.
to the Tejano scene and you're just working your way through it, and that's the wonderful part of it all is just that music is so accepting and this song and I hope it takes you where you want to go and you can look back and be where you want to be. That's ultimately what we want to do. We want to make memories, we want to make friends, and we want to build
Exactly.
bridges and do that. That's what we want to do,
Yeah.
and you deserve it because everybody deserves to have a good life and keep moving forward, and that's awesome.
Mhm.
And
And I'm
the
sure this is what the first of many to come, right? Or are you working
Oh
on
yeah.
an EP, an
Oh yeah.
album?
I already have like 2 songs lined up that are coming.
Oh
out.
wow,
Yeah. They're stacking up. The singles are stacking up.
that's so exciting!
Yeah, and you're very visual, which is wonderful. I've seen some of your live performances that were available on YouTube, and it's really wonderful to see how you're
Mhm.
able to put together a show. You're very visual, which is great. And I think that's some of the things that people look for or yearn for, especially now.
Mhm.
They want to see a show. They want to see
Yeah.
something that's visual.
Yeah. Something they can
Uh,
see.
uh, yeah, because
Mhm.
there are a lot of artists that just stand up there and not do anything.
Yeah.
Um, and that's I'm not taking
Well,
away
like
from
everybody
those.
has their thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
I'm not
I
taking it
some
away from
dance
that.
like Jenny B. Oh my
Oh
god, that
yeah,
girl! Like wow, she puts on a
Mm.
whole show.
She
So with
has awesome outfits too.
oh yeah,
her
yeah.
hats, girl, her hats. I'm like, what?
Her boots,
But
her
see,
boot.
she's one that she puts on like this whole spectacle. And
That's
the
cool.
best part about it is people don't even notice that half the time she doesn't have a band backing her up. It's just her
Yeah.
in tracks and dancers, and she puts on the whole show. And it's just like, okay, you don't even miss the band because she keeps you that entertained. And
Yeah.
so like every artist has their own thing.
Hmm.
For me, I just stand up there and I sing because y'all don't want to see the shake. We're gonna have some earthquakes
Stop it!
going on, but
Stop
I know,
it!
but
Stop
like
it!
everybody has their
Stop
thing,
it.
right? So, or if you like, you have your own element all together because you just kind of
Yes.
incorporate everything, and then that voice, you just have one of those powerhouse voices that it's just like, what? Did she
Oh,
just say
gracias.
that? Like, yeah.
Yeah, how does that come out of that little bitty body? It's,
I have attitude hidden. I have
yes,
attitude.
yeah.
Mi attitude de repente sale.
That
Because
spicy Latina comes out.
everyone says that in person I'm very very quiet, but then when they see the real Orphy, they're like, oh my god, like where's that from?
Yes.
Because I'm a Gemini and I have 2 sides.
The truth comes
If
out.
you don't know about that,
Oh,
if you don't know about that, now you know.
I'm a
I'm bipolar. I'm more
So
than one
y'all
person.
approach with caution. You don't know if you're gonna get the nice Orphy or the sassy Orphy.
Yeah,
there
that's
you
true.
go.
I switch it up all of a sudden, and it scares you.
It's
The
good to
Orphy
know.
con salsa.
good to know. We'll take a picture from far away and just crop them together. Just like
Yes.
no, it's good. It's good. So, just once again, so that way for people that were just joining us later or anything else,
Mhm.
uh, there it is, the official Orfy website right there, Orfy.com. So orfymusic.com. Go ahead and go there.
Awesome.
And since we've gotten to that part where we just go ahead and let you, Orfy, say your thank yous, your give us all your digits and whatever it is that you want to do, share whatever it is that you want to say. It is
Yes.
just you by yourself. Hilda and I, we're going to step out and it's just going to be you, sweetheart. Go ahead.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. For those of you who don't know me, it's Orfy, Orfy. Follow me on Instagram, Orfy Oficial with one F. And check out my new song, Te Va Gustar. Check out the video on YouTube. Add your song to your playlist and check out my other songs that I also have in my playlist. Adam, send me your videos, send me your pictures of you jamming with the song so I can share you. And I hope to see you guys somewhere in my next show. Just go to my website and stay updated for those dates. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Also, just a little prelim. She's going to be doing a dance on 4th of July, right?
4th of July TikTok with Te Va Gustar.
Okay, so be looking for the dance. She's going to release like a little.
Yeah, so everyone can join in and do it themselves too. After they see me do it, they can do it.
And then y'all start making your TikTok videos. TikTok viral, y'all.
Yeah,
That's what we want to do.
I can dance.
Hey, are you gonna put Abdiel in that video?
I have some video planned with him. We just haven't gotten to it, but I have videos planned with him too.
No, but him doing the dance.
Not on July 4th, but maybe.
Maybe we'll sweet talk him.
Tonight.
I'm gonna send him a message. Please, Abdiel, do the dance.
Just do the dance. Ask her to teach you to do the dance. No, do the dance, Daddy.
Waiting for me already right now. I'm running late. I have to go.
Okay, I do apologize. Yes. Thank you so very much. We will see y'all later. Let's go ahead and leave with Te Va Gustar once again from Orfy. Thank you so very much. And that is Orfy. That is the Hilda Lamas, and I am Indio right here on Qvo Radio. Thank you so very much, guys.
Bye.
And if today was not your day, if you had a bad day today, just remember every day planes take off against the wind. You matter. You are loved. We'll see you next time, guys. Hasta luego.
Bye.
Que esto se puso bueno, comenzará esta fiesta. Sigue mi ritmo, hay que bailarlo hasta que amanezcan todos, bailando para un lado.